light, so everything's weird colored now. It's kind of orangey. I look like a carrot. Or maybe a peach. Oh, it's been like 2 weeks since I last had time to play Satisfactory, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, so... Well, there's stuff happening. There's stuff moving. I hope it's good. It's probably good, right? Okay, I think our next clear order of business was to try and head up north and establish aluminum up here, along with the second steel smeltery. So up here, I think it's time to do the usual and catch a train. Yep. Because we can't progress anything until we get aluminum. So let's get aluminum. Train, please come back. So, everything we really need we should have in the quantum network. So we should be good. So the first things we needed to do was, I think, get the bauxite from here and here and stream those down this hill, or maybe like just build a platform up top here and stick them there. Oh, it's so weird. I've been playing Factorio lately, so the controls are off for me. Alternately, I could just move them further out, but I don't know. Maybe I'll check what the terrain looks like when we get there, but I might just end up making like a sky pad up here. So it's... I need to remember the controls for everything. I don't have any idea what the controls are anymore. I've completely forgotten. O? Oh yeah, O is something. Hi, Mr. Train. I'll jump on board, thank you very much. Oh, but I can't use the... I hate that so much that I can't use... Okay, I'll jump up here instead so we can ride the train. So... we take bauxite and combine it with water. That gives us silica, which we can stockpile initially, and alumina solution. That then goes together, we don't need to do that, but that needs to go together with coal to create aluminum scrap, and from there we're going for it. Okay, we have our initial build, and the water, there's plenty of water around. it shouldn't be an issue. Especially if we bring the, like, the bauxite and the coal both along from here down to, like, here, where there's these big lakes. It should be fine. I've gotten so used to Factorio and the drones lately, this kind of feels super crude now that I have to actually just run there myself to build stuff, but it's a very different game, alright? Oh, it's respawned a bunch of critters out here, right beside my oil rigs. Well, that's rather annoying. I kind of thought that the game would keep track of the creatures and not respawn them where you've already cleared them, but apparently not. It's kind of really annoying. Can I make it without getting my feet wet? Almost! Almost, but not quite. No. No. Okay, I think... start heading up to the east. Aren't these spheres usually like in a stone cage? This one was just floating in the open. It's unusual. Yeah, we need to go quite a bit higher. So let's start getting quite a bit higher. I didn't realize this before today, but apparently I can just build ladders while climbing them. It's pretty neat. I've always built some kind of like a tower and a stair and whatnot, but this is actually much more handy to get up initially. We'll add a little bit more to it. Now that we're on this level, that, and we kind of have what we need. Okay. We are up and above. Nice view from up here. Nifty. Can those be destroyed with this? So far, I've always used explosives on these things. I think you have to use explosives on them. Okay. In that case, I'm not going to bother. Uranium! Well, that's not really what we're looking for. So let's move along. Poison! Also not really what I'm looking for, so... let's... oh, nope! I can't quite make that. Ow. Well, there's the old factory site that we started initializing. So that's where we're going to build our new metal plant. Forgery, whatever. There's a big old chasm. And this leads to that tower we built. Here's some big creature. He's a big grumpy wumpy. And there's radiation again. Oh, the frame rate's not liking this place. Hi! I intend to now shoot you in the face, sir. So that's how we are going to... well, there's multiples of you. That's how we're going to deal with our differences, is by shooting the wildlife in the face. I mean, they kind of started it, so... I'm just returning the favor. Okay, that's not a fun place to be either. So I'm guessing that's the bauxite. Oh, hey. Local wildlife seems uncertain about what to do about being shot. That one's got the right idea. Run away. he's coming back. Okay. Mining! For 120 bauxite per minute. There's the other bauxite forward east, so let's scale this wall and get up there. Because we need to transit this cliff wall. Also bring some electricity over. That is roughly what we want to be doing. Let's bring this stuff over here. Okay. Can we reach any of the power infrastructure down there? No, we cannot. Not quite. We can get it to there. We'll come back to it later. Alright, let's go and hunt down the other... Actually, I should probably send this down. Or start building the platform for it. Where do I want to build this? I think the other one is also up here. And we have the coal up here as well. Which means we could basically build the bauxite refinement up here. And then just do all the transportation of the output to the lower levels. Let me take a look first off. Let's try to understand this. So alumina solution and coal produces alumina scrap and water. So we just need to... How do you get rid of the water? Can you just dump it out? Is it going to produce some water? I guess we can... Is there a way to prioritize input of water? Because we can just recycle it back into the system. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But then alumina scrap, mix this with the silica from earlier in the process. We need 6 scrap and 5 silica. This produces 5 silica and 12 solution. But 4 solution... Wait, hold on. I need to take notes here. So, let's see again. So 12 bauxite. Becomes... That's a 1-to-1 conversion, but this is not, so me a second. I need to figure this ratio out a little. Just so I know roughly what I'm going to be building. Well, hello, kitty. It is not 9 o'clock yet. It is not your dinner time. I know. Protesting this matter will not change the facts. Was there any copper around here? Not really. So, okay, I think that's then the point where we have to ship the ingots out to somewhere where we have excess copper. Let's hope we find a copper site down here somewhere. And then we can merge those two. Okay. Okay. So the process does not generate enough silica to maintain itself. But we have plenty of silica down here. Just no good way to get it to here, where we would need it. Am I gonna just have to do ugly belts across the goddamn map to get things to where I want them to go? Because I kind of don't wanna. But I kind of also feel like I might have to. I really don't know. I really, really, really don't want to do that kind of massive transport belt network somewhere. But I might have to do something like it. Just the distance, the physical distance of getting things from place A to place B. I mean, we can always do a train. I just hate how unbalanced this recipe is for this stuff. But I don't think there's any good way around it. Alright, let's go recon for that pure bauxite. Normal, pure. Okay, so if we have... Hold on. We only need half as much coal as we do bauxite. So if this gives us... Was it 120 or 240 now? I think it's 240. No, 120. Okay, yeah. 120 plus 240. Bauxite. Would be 180 coal. Well, we're going to have some excess coal then. It doesn't matter. We got plenty out here because we already have those 3 pure patches and we're going to get some from here. I'm just going to tap that pure coal and merge it with this bauxite. And we're going to ship it all out to here. Bauxite, bauxite, and coal. Let's go find our bauxite. We need to establish the mines. And do violence. Come closer. Bitch. I think that does it. Let's check around these structures while we're here. I don't know if they... So far, nothing in this game really seems to do much. I'm guessing these things might be referring to what the planet calls its bones and temples and whatnot, but the terminology and effect aren't really clear to me. Or significance, for that matter. Hey, we can climb a big rock. Parkour. And up top we find random wire, silica, cooling systems. Haven't even seen those before. Turbo motors. And hard drive. Okay, and the bauxite is off to the east some ways. That'll be quite a bit of travel. And quite a long belt as well. Well, we'll bring the belt as far as we have to. Ah, the red forest is radioactive. How appropriate. Are we there yet? Apparently so. Slug. And the bauxite should be in this general direction. Along with some rather unfriendly natives, but we'll deal. Ooh, purple. I see you. Mine. Okay, so there's the rest of our bauxite. Let's clear up the unnecessary vegetation. So from here, all the way to the ass end of nowhere, we gotta make a belt. And this one's actually a double fast, isn't it? So, yeah, 240 bauxite. And then we're gonna take it out to here. I might actually, because the coal's coming from there, so I might detour this bauxite to here as well and just build the factory up here. Because that gives us enough coal for the whole process for these 2 bauxite veins. So let's head north. And then east. No, west. Time to make an ugly belt! Oh Christ, this is going to get very ugly, because it's going to have to... I'm either going to have to dip down into the valley or make this, like, massively awful tower construction. I really don't want to do, but... what the hell else am I going to do? Time to soup that shit. Welcome to my factory. Let's go. Over here, we're gonna also add big old power pole. This is on the cusp of should I do a train? I could almost make a train and it, oh for Christ's sakes, too long. I hate that I can make 10 of these pieces and that's fine, but 10 of the or the same length of belt's a no-go. Also, sir, I don't think there's supposed to be trees here. Oh, there you go. Thank you. It's not straight. It's a crooked belt. We can't have that. There you go. Now it's straight. We can basically turn it west from here. And start heading there. I think I will angle it up so I get to go over the trees. I think it'll look nicer that way. Let's just make the foundation first. Okay, so this is where we'll bring in the coal to join us on the way. And I think roughly this is where we can start making the factory itself. And I think I'm going to angle it off from there. And then do ramps from there. Well, let's do it from here. No, not like that. What? We're gonna have to dismantle some of this stuff, but that's okay. Well, this might actually work quite nicely. I might have to shift that back just a little bit. Yeah, a little bit back. That's pretty nice. I'd say that's pretty nice. There. And then we'll use this to bring in the coal. Which is a bit further ahead. Start heading downward now. I was told there would be a coal vein around here. Get a little bit further up ahead. Hi. What? I did not expect you to do that. I did not expect you to make that jump. Are there so many of you? Okay, that's the coal patch right there. Okay, so I'm not even gonna come down. I have messed up. Ooh, I saved it. Cool. Okay. Hi, folks. Have a bomb. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. Let's bring you up to here. Do they need to be this close? No. But it can just get easier to do it like this. Actually, could I reach it all the way from there? Not quite. Okay. So that should give us all the... all the reach we could probably possibly hope for. Like, it's just barely too short for my liking. The maximum distance. Well, we're almost there. Huzzah! The game would let me build it here. I don't think I want to build it here. I'll just build it here. Then one more at the very end here. Nah, yeah, let's do it. It'll just look nicer that way. I'm sure the wildlife can appreciate one extra power tower. There we go. So this brings us bauxite and coal. Actually, I don't think we want it connected there. Can I remove the connection, please? 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 I'll rather do a new power pole up here. And then link that up with the previous builds. Sir, I don't appreciate your hostility. It is the opposite of constructive. I guess he could just take 2 bombs into the face and not die. Sure, whatever. There we go. So this then hooks up there and to there. And now all of this nonsense. these poison things from here. Hey, you! Stop poisoning my neighborhood! I don't appreciate it. Whoop! Thank you. We'll need to add one more. But okay, instead of doing what I was about to do and merging them here, I'm going to merge them further east. And yeah, one of these belts is going to be a bit ugly. Sue me. You can't sue me, there's no law in space! Alrighty. So, I've been streaming for almost an hour now. And what have we accomplished? Almost connected one belt. Then two belts. And finally... I hate how short these things are. So short. Two belts. I hate also that these, in the straight mode, they just get super wonky on inclines. There you go. 3! Add a power connection to there. Now all we got to do is hook them up, and we can start building our first factory site up here. After which we only still need to figure out how to get water to here, but that's a... well, I mean, that's not a huge concern. We have pumps now. And because I can, I'm going to bridge these two things together. Building bridges is what we do. Hi, hello me. There. Quite hook them up? Almost. Sure, I'll add a power line out here. That'll link them up together. You know what? I'll even do it up here. For style points. No. What? No empty power line connections? Fine, we'll do it that way then. So now we should see those 3 belts start to fill up. I think. You are connected, right? Yeah, you are definitely connected. Okay. Well, there's definitely plenty of water. So the next order of business is pumpification. Which I think we can do from right about here. Okay, that's a bit too... Let's make it go steep. Greetings, I bring you my version of civilization. My version of civilization comes with electricity infrastructure, giant cables, occasional explosions, theft of natural resources, extermination of local wildlife, all that good stuff. I don't think we need very much water. So I'm only going to build 1 extractor for now. And then we got to get all that water up there, which I think is going to take a couple of pumps. But we should be okay. $50 meters of upwards movement. Is that enough? Why can't I attach it to this? Why is that not a thing? Is it a thing? I don't know. I guess we'll look it up manually just in case. Sir, I'm trying to construct here. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, it's gonna look ugly as sin. Just gonna make these platforms every few. So I think one of these is just 4 meters, so I shouldn't need that many. That should be right. That should be enough, right? Let's see. Because the material quantities required aren't that great. Oh, Christ's sakes, it's not long enough. Hey. This game sure is making me appreciate Factorio's simplicity in a lot of things. let's see if we had to add a pump. Or if we're good to go. Are we gonna get any water up here? Probably not. What does the meter say? How far is it going? It's kind of hard to estimate elevation in this game by eye, so this pump should have a gauge that tells us. Yeah, its head lift is maxed out. Head lift is 55 and it can only do 50, so we're gonna add another pump. Why not add it here? That should... just barely clear it. But we should have water up here now. And we don't need to go any higher with it, I think. So now I can just smack down one of these things. Oh shit, yeah. That is gonna clip. I'm dumb. And because I like having fluid storage, even though there's no really good reason to do this, this should verify that we're getting fluid. We are! We should be getting 600 cubic meters per minute. Woo! Excellent. Are these belts now full? Yes, they are all full. So that means we can start manufacturing the aluminum plant up here. Let's get to work. There's going to be a lot of work. We're going to need a lot of concrete. One of these days I'm going to fall off on these things. How much space will we actually need? I have no idea, so I'm just going to overbuild from the go. And see what happens from there. There. So the first order was bauxite being processed in a refinery with water. So refineries are the first things we'll start making. What's the processing rate? I have no idea. Let's make one to start and see what can it do. I think I want to add one extra layer. I'll probably even build railings. I don't want to fall down from here. Just saying. Seems like a terrible idea. For you viewers, me falling off this thing and dying is probably going to be hilarious, but, you know, I prefer not to. how much more we need. One can process 120 bauxite per minute, so we only need 3 of these things. That's all we need. One of the belts goes in, and the other belt gets split in half and goes in. And then they take 180 cubic meters of water per minute. How much were we producing? I think it's 600, so that should be enough, right? Yeah, I think that's enough. Neat. It's not quite straight, but I'm gonna live with it. So you should all now have plenty of water coming in. We will need some electricity. And then we'll just need to input the materials. Bring the 2 lines of bauxite to here. Might need to bring them back a little. Let's see. And then I need to do splitter things. And... ah! So what did it take? You said 120. So yeah, in that case, conveyor lift 2 is enough. Ah! Actually, this first one doesn't even need a splitter. Why don't my quick keys work? None of the rapid keybinds are working anymore. What the heck? These work. Oh, wait, I'm writing into some kind of console now. Beep, boop. No, but these still aren't working. What did I do? I can't start just building belt now. Mystifying. Seriously, what happened? Eh? I broke the game. I appear to have broken the game. Somehow. That doesn't help. Yeah, the numbers being registered, but nothing's happening when I click on them. What the fuck? Huh. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to restart the game to see if I can get those working again, because this is otherwise supremely annoying. So I'll be back in just a sec. Let's try to fix that. I don't know what I did. I hope I can fix it.